Today I'm going to show you how to test GE anesthesia gas module when it's in an Aisys CS2 anesthesia machine. So the easiest way to calibrate one of these modules is to just take it out and put it in a sCAiO monitor. In a sCAiO monitor you can access all the parameters directly. If you want to calibrate it while it's in the Aisys CS2, then you have to connect to the Aisys with the software, so you can be able to, like adjust sample flow rate and things like that. So today I'm just going to show you how to calibrate the gas module and test for, occlusion and test the alarms and the sample flow rate. So we'll enter asset ID number and operator initials. This is what service manual this comes out of or is based on. We can test any of these modules with this sequence. So our first step is to connect the sample line to port A on the smart tank. And then we just hit start. Smart tank will measure the sample flow rate and return a value, compare it to the pass-fail criteria. And the flow rate was 120, which is spot on. Pass-fail are 100 to 140. So in the next step, we navigate in to gas calibration. So to do that, we've got to start a case, and then we go into system setup, calibration, and airway gas. The first thing the machine does is zeros the gas module. You can see it says zeroing right there. When it's done zeroing, it'll tell us to feed calibration gas. So see it says feed gas, so on the smart tank we touch cal on. Now the smart tank is feeding calibration gas and it's controlling that flow to give the module just what it needs, waste the minimum amount of gas. You can see it's counting down. It will turn the calibration gas off. If it needs more time, if the machine needs more time to calibrate, you can just touch it again and it restarts the timer. So now you can see it says adjust over here, so we can touch cal off to save calibration gas. And now we adjust the parameters by rotating the control knob here on the monitor until we get the parameter that we want. So this calibration gas is 5% CO2, it's 54% oxygen, 36% N2O, and 2% agent. And you can see it says pass up there. So on the smart tank we can touch pass and it goes on to the next step. So we can say close here. Now we're going to detach the defend water trap from the gas module and watch the monitor for a message that says check water trap or check defend. There it is. So that's a pass. Now we're going to put the module, the defend water trap, back into the module. Make sure it's securely connected. We'll give it a second to stabilize. Then we touch start, and that will occlude the sample line. See sample line blocked, so we can say yes there. Is the gas monitor stabilized? Yes. See it said replace defend. So that's a pass. Okay, so we're going to say start case now. We'll say OK to this screen. And then we're going to touch sim on the smart tank. That will cause the smart tank to simulate breath. We're just going to check that the end tidal value updates, fractional inspired number updates, and we see a believable looking CO2 waveform or capnogram. So that looks good. So we can say pass. Now the smart tank stopped simulating breath, and so you can see it. There's no waveform, so the monitor should detect apnea. So we've got end tidal CO2 low. There we are. So we got the apnea alarm. So we can say apnea detected, and that's the end of the test. It's a pass result. We hit next, it'll create a test report. And scroll through it, see what it looks like. We hit done, it exits out to the main menu. We go back in and see that report or any other report that we've done. That's it.